Hey guys, Spathy here. Today we're going to be doing some commentary for Walker Assault on Graveyard of Giants. This is kind of a short game, so I apologize, but I wanted to do another Walker Assault commentary, and this is one of those decent matches I had that had a little bit of variety in it. We do a little bit more than just infantry combat this time. No hero tokens, but we do hop in an A-wing later. So here we are. We started off kind of heading towards the middle of the map. I think I was looking for the hero token, but we do see it on the right there. Unfortunately, some of the players are a lot closer. So we head over to the left to get the uplink. And somehow, even though we took kind of the longer route, we kind of get there before everybody else. I guess they were doing the same thing as me. Which you'll kind of notice even as I get there and I start taking the uplink, there's really nobody else there. So here we are, kind of just moving towards the flank on the left side. Kind of just trying to use cover, watching for snipers at the same time. We don't want to be out in the open too long if possible. Although I did kind of take one shot there in the open, so it seemed pretty safe from there. And we're heading to the left flank. And just keeping an eye out on where people are at. People usually like sniping on this middle section of the map here, where we just took that guy out. It's got a pretty good view of both sides. So you'll kind of find players hanging out there fairly often. On this map, I'm running the Pulse Cannon, Explosive Shot, and Jetpack, and I'm using the EE3 as my gun of choice here. I kind of really like the EE3 now, in the larger game modes like Turning Point and Walker Assault. It's got a good mix of close range and long range capabilities. You'll kind of notice that if somebody's standing still and I'm shooting them with an EE3, they'll kind of go down fairly quickly, especially if you aim at their head. It only takes maybe 2 or 3 bursts, and people usually don't kind of expect to die that quickly, and sometimes they just won't even move. So here we are, just kind of using cover to our advantage, looking for players. There's some players on our left here. You know there's some more in those little ruins, destroyed. I'm not actually sure what that is out there. But we've mainly just been covering the left side. The right side uplink did go down, so we're going to head over there. Kind of just find a player on a turret for some reason right next to us. We don't really want to draw too much attention to the ATST. We don't have any tools to really dispatch it. Pulse Cannon does, I'm not actually sure how much damage it does. It'd be a good thing to look up, or if anybody knows, they can let me know. So it does a little bit of damage, so it's kind of worth just shooting at him since I wasn't planning on shooting anybody else at this point with him still there. We helped manage to actually clear that guy out and get the kill on him. So we got the right side uplink back up, we got the left side uplink back up. But we kind of get killed by pretty much one of the longest possible kills possible on this map. He looks like he's in those ruins all the way on the left, and we were all the way on the right. So here we are, respawned, heading back towards the left flank, since that's probably where the enemy's going to push next. Generally, if you push hard and take an uplink back on one side, since you're kind of pushed up on one side, they're going to spawn on the other. So it's kind of just a seesaw back and forth thing on a lot of these different maps and game modes. So we're looking for players. We know the Darth Vader was there, who just got taken out. So that's why we were kind of playing very cautiously there. His lightsaber throw is actually quite far range, and we didn't want to get taken out by that. So we clear out this hill here and decide to take the hill ourselves. It's kind of exposed, but most people that are camped out here in the middle of the map aren't really going to be looking over here, and you can kind of tell there's what 5-6 players over there just kind of trying to snipe. So we're kind of just picking at them. If the players move that far away, it can be kind of difficult to kill them with the E3, but it's generally not too difficult. A lot of players in this game just don't know how to dodge, honestly. The E3 I think is a really strong gun in almost all situations, but if you run into somebody that can strafe well, it can be very difficult to kill them because you're not going to get that entire 3-shot burst on them. So here we're on the left side, trying to take out the snipers on the right side. You can kind of see all those guys pushing up on the right, kind of hoping, you know, our teammates can deal with them. We're trying to pretty much just harass the snipers and such in the back. I mean, they're all standing still, free kills essentially. And we're protecting the left flank as, you know, at the same time. One thing that people complain about is, well, you're not playing the objective, you know, you're off getting kills. Well, by being so pushed up on the left side, you're essentially denying the enemy even access to that left side uplink at all. So, I mean, if you die that far up, then you're going to respawn and have time to get back to that left side uplink before the enemy can even really get there. So you're kind of doing two purposes there. But we headed to the right anyway. There wasn't really any more snipers we had access to from our vantage point, and there's a lot of players pushed up on the right. So we head over there. We're kind of just getting some free kills here. A lot of people that we shoot in this game, you'll kind of notice, never really shoot at me. If I do get shot, it's usually just trying to traverse the map. So we go for a jump shot there. Kind of looks like we should have hit him, but we didn't. And we can hear that we're getting kind of taking some damage from an ATST. It's nowhere near us, so we've got that going for us. But before we even really have time to look to see where it is, the Emperor kind of just walks up on us. You'll notice that we do a lot of damage to him very quickly with this gun, and it's really easy just to hit him. We're worried he's going to charge forward and get at us, so we kind of run away, and he does charge, but luckily, our teammate there manages to finish off the Emperor before he can kill me. But, you know, of course his honor guard does finish me off. So here we are, respawn. We're kind of going for the vengeance kill. We know exactly where that guy is at. We're just going to jump and finish him off, because he was weak. They actually, I think this was after the patch, so they've got buffed damage on the honor guard for the Emperor now. They're actually pretty strong now. They're fairly comparable to the honor guard for land. But here we are, ATST, not the ATST. The AT-AT is weak, so just trying to do some damage to that while keeping an eye out for players sneaking up on us while we're trying to damage the AT-AT. You can see all those X-Wings and stuff strafing, doing a lot of damage. This map, unlike, you know, the Hoth map and other maps, don't have really any turrets and stuff to do a lot of that damage to the AT-ATs that you'd find on a map like Hoth. So player damage and air vehicles are really helpful here. ATST walks right up to us, but luckily concentrated fire from our team will take him out, because that could have been an easy death for us. But not getting too much chances to shoot at the AT-AT now that all the imps are pushed up on us. We got a smart rocket from one of those last kills, but we didn't have time to use it on the AT-AT. There's Han Solo right next to us, apparently. The uplinks are back up, so we're going to head back that way, but our team was very well positioned for that. Both uplinks pretty much taken immediately, which means we're probably going to get at least 2 Y-Wings for free before the Imperials can even get there, which is quite awesome. My team was on point this match. So here we are on the left side, again, looking for imps pushing up on us. You have to be careful on this spot. It's really easy to get sniped from here. There's pretty much just a huge map that everybody can see from. But luckily a lot of these people aren't even using snipers, really. It's always interesting when somebody with like a T-21B or something tries to shoot you and they're not hitting you and they're just like, here I am, shoot me with an actual sniper rifle. And then you do. So ATST, he's not really doing anything to me. So I'm just kind of harassing him since there's nobody else to shoot at. He is kind of shooting now, but not taking any damage. I guess I'm not keeping an eye on the map because we don't have the right uplink currently. So my best bet would probably be to head over there. Well, it looks like I choose to push the middle of the map, and I guess if I clear out more players here, it'll give my team an easier time of pushing and taking that right uplink. We're kind of clearing out under the ship and in front of the ship, making it a lot easier to keep both uplinks under control. So here we are, just running around, getting kills. There's another smart rocket. I think the uplinks still have quite a while before the AT-ATs are going to be vulnerable, so we'll probably end up using it. I doubt we're going to save it at this point. We probably would just get another one. But at this point I haven't really found a use for the smart rocket. If I don't think I'm going to win a fight, I might pull it out, or if I just get lazy, I'll pull it out and just use it as a free kill. But generally I like using just my base gun or explosive shot if I can, and save it for time in need. There's actually a lot of Imperials in front of us right now, so we have to be kind of careful here. They're all around us. We're not running like shield or anything fancy. That probably was supposed to be a kill, but doesn't look like I fully charged the pulse cannon. So slight mistake there. I don't even know how we managed to survive that encounter, to be honest. and as it looks like I'm about to back out because there's just too many of them, we kind of just get taken out very quickly there. So here we are on the respawn. We see an A-Wing pickup. I was kind of tempted to see how well the A-Wings fared after the patch, since they did get nerfed. Hitboxes are a lot bigger now. And I'm honestly not really that great of a pilot, just because I've never really bothered. Because A-Wings were so overpowered, I really just didn't even want to. But we got a guy in our sight here. We slow down for maximum damage, just quickly dispatch him. He's just flying in a straight line. And now we're going to do some strafing runs, see who we can find. Sometimes it's a little tricky finding players on the ground. I don't know if there's some graphics options you can change to help with that. I know I've lowered all my settings to low before and it kind of made it hard to see things far away. For some reason I'm shooting the AT-AT, I guess out of spite, because I couldn't actually do damage to it yet. Although here come the Y-Wings. And the best thing you can really do is kind of just look for the blaster fire on the ground. Even if you can't see the dots, the blaster fire will appear. But before we really even get to do much more strafing, the AT-ATs are damaged, so we're just going to go fly back and forth, doing as much damage as to them as we can. I believe in Walker Assault, I don't know if it's with all guns, there are weak points on the AT-AT that you do more damage. So one day, I will look that up. I probably have, I don't know, how many games of Walker Assault have I played? It's one of my least played. Not as least played as, say, Hero Hunt, which I have 2 wins in. But it's pretty far down there. Walker Assault and Supremacy both. So somebody will have to let me know if there's a weak spot that, like, the AT-AT can be hit from an A-Wing, or I know the players can do more damage if you shoot them, like, between the legs and the hinges or something. I don't know if the A-Wing counts, but hopefully somebody will let me know. And yep, that was a quick win on Graveyard of Giants. Hopefully we'll do a longer game here in the future of a different game mode. Feel free to like or dislike the video, depending on how you felt. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that so you can check out any more of my videos that come out. Thanks for watching, guys.